with FF8. I know some of you are wondering, where's Fatal Bullet? I did not drop Fatal Bullet. It's just that we've been so close to completing FF8. Y'all know from prior games that like we've played through on stream, we usually kind of like, if we're so close to the end, sometimes we get a little more focused on those just so we can get to the finish line there. And if we clear this here really fast, because we are like right at the end of the game, then we'll go ahead and instead we'll switch over to either Fatal Bullet, or we might change to it'll be either Fatal Bullet that we'll go into, or we might go ahead and start taking a peek at Resident Evil, since we know that's what we were going to do. Alright, so here's my plan. So I'm thinking like, we know we're using battle boost and all that stuff. I'm thinking maybe we try and cheese the fight like this. I want to see if this works. Junction everything to Squall, right? So do that first. Then, I know we need vitality. What's HP bonus? This is for when we level up, right? Yeah. Yeah, I want to junction everything to Squall. Keep the strength 40, keep the VIII up. And let's change Dark Side to Magic, I think. Yeah, let's change Dark Side to Magic. Actually, yeah, keep it like that. So I have an idea here. So now I want to go to Magic, Squall. I'm going to try and cheese this fight with what we have, because we know we're going to use Battle Boost and all that stuff. Take all magic from other members. Squall. Yeah, take everything from Renoa. Why can't you take Scan? Take everything from Zell. Take everything from Irvin. Take everything from Selfie. Everything from Questus. Well, I want him to specifically have Shell. So why can't he have Shell? Yeah, let's just take a look at this real quick. Is it because he's full? Okay, let's have him give, like, something so he can get Shell. Maybe, like, Freya. We'll have him change that with someone else, so... Who had Shell? Questus? Because that's the one, like, we specifically need. Yeah. Okay, so now exchange, or rearrange. Put Shell at the top of his list. Okay, cool. I just want to see what everyone else has. Sorry, chat. Hang on one second. My headphones just disconnected from the TV for some reason. And I just charged them before the stream, so it's not that. I think the Bluetooth is still on the TV. Yeah, let me like put them back in their base. Okay, alright, my headphones are back on now. Alright, cool. Alright, I want to see what everybody else has. So, what's something else we could just get rid of from Squall? Maybe Pain? I don't know. Keep Triple. Hang on, I just want to see what everybody else has. Scan, sleep, Asuna, water, silence, haste, Andara, break, bio. I didn't realize there's this much like magic in this game. Okay, Irving literally has nothing. Selfie literally has nothing. Questus has a little bit. Here, I want to give Renoa all of Zell's, all of Selfie's if she had any, and all of Questus's. Okay, just so we can, like, get an idea here. Okay. So now if we go back and we exchange, take all Squall. Okay, so he can't take anymore. So, okay. We have Shell now on Squall. So I'll show y'all like what my idea is to like try and like beat this fight. Because I don't want to go like level up and stuff like that. Hey, thank you, Haley. Thank you. So we junctioned all the Guardian Forces to him. So now let's go to Squall. Junction, Guardian Force. Now I'm gonna like turn like one on and then back. So defense, draw magic item. We have the strength of the vitality up. Okay. So I just want to take a peek down here at magic. Okay. I'm hoping with the stuff that we have here. So I just want to check our abilities again. I don't know if auto reflect will work on that. I put the strength there to try and like help us KO faster, but let's put auto reflect just in case. And then we'll go ahead, we'll like back out. So y'all can kind of see here, my goal is like, we're just gonna make Squall like the only person that matters. Like, forget everybody else. So I'm actually gonna save here on slot 2. Just in case. So we'll save on our second PlayStation 1 memory card. Cut on all this stuff. I don't care fighter now, because yeah, there's only the one other one, and all it did was unlock Limit Break. But we're using Battle Boost. So, my thought process is now Squall has more health. Because obviously if we level up, yeah, like, we'll get better stats and stuff, but the enemies will level up too. So I'm thinking, like, my plan is, what if we put everything on Squall, because he's guaranteed to be in the fight, get his health as high as we can with everything we have right now. Oh, I forgot how to do this. God, Selfie being in here really fucking sucks. Maybe we'll just regular attack then. I wish I knew what this debuff is. Okay, I still can cast magic though. Okay, that's all that matters to me. Yeah, we'll try. We'll just hit her like this. It's not the most entertaining, but Irving and Selfie, like, they have annoying, like, limit breaks. Obviously, the best case scenario for this fight would be Squall, Renoa, and, Squall, Renoa, and, Questus. Okay, good. Selfie's taken out. Now I actually will limit break, because she was the one that needed to be KO'd anyway. Because now we can go nuts with, like, Irvin's ammo until it's out. Okay, so now we're going into stage 2. So we just need to be ready to, cast Shell with Squall. Oh, I was hitting the wrong button. What did I just do there? I don't know, like, what to try and target there, but whatever. Wait, why did I just attack Irvin? Wait, why is Zell in the fight now? What is going on, chat? Oh shit, I'm forgetting to press the button. Dude, my brain is like... Yeah, every couple times with Squall, I need to, like, do Shell. Do I have the way to, like, hear this? Oh, please tell me I still have Shell, like, working right now. I don't know if I do. Okay. Well, that fucking sucked. But again, like, I don't know what the fuck started happening in that fight. We'll continue. We'll try that again. I don't know what that debuff was. I need to check my magic, like, one more time. Because I need to look for something to cure debuffs, because I have no idea what that was on Squall. Was it... No, that causes it. Okay, yeah, so I don't see... anything like that. So I think let's go to Renoa. Remove abnormal status. This is what I need. I need to exchange this with something Squall has. Sure, he doesn't have that junction, just so it's on the first page, just so it's easy to see. And then rearrange for Squall, manual. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Let's save now that we, like, rejunctioned that. Oops, wrong one. Because, like I said, I want to try to use Shell. I want to try and use Shell at certain intervals with, like, Squall to see if we can tank that hit. Alternatively, if we don't beat it, I guess we're gonna have to go get the Doom Train so we can get, like, Auto Shell. Please, God, give us something, like, other than Selfie. Like, Selfie's the worst. Oh my fuck. Wait, it cannot be Squall? Oh, just turn off Battle Boost then. I didn't know, like, Squall could not be in it. There's not, like, a reset button, is there? Oh, no. Oops, I think I took a screenshot. I didn't mean to. I still don't get why Zell is jumping into the fucking fight. That was, like, tripping me up, too. Okay, let's try this again. I thought Squall had to be in the fight. So, okay, so now we know that if Squall's not in the fight, then we're, like, just fucked. Then we need to start over. Hello, Haley. Okay, whatever. Goodbye. Alright, let's skip her dialogue. I really do want to beat this tonight. Like, this final boss fight's pretty annoying. When I'm not a fan of this game's, like, combat already. Oh, thank God Squall's in it. Oh, thank God that, we got Questus also. I'm thinking if we can survive that death hit, like, we got it, chat. It just sucks, like, auto-reflect doesn't work on it. Okay. Stage 2 again. Okay, turn off, why can't I move? Yeah, I need to turn off, like, ×3 while I'm here in this fight. I think every other turn with Squall, I should cast Shell. Okay, so the next time it's Squall's turn, I need to cast Shell again. Alright, so next time I'll cast it again as Squall. Damn, I meant to do her limit break. Yeah, he casts Shell every time I do, interestingly enough. Alright, so we'll cast Shell next time. Yeah, I'm doing it every other turn, chat, just to be safe. Alright, come on, bro. Your life's gotta be close. Hello, once again, Haley. Gosh, come on, man. Please, please, please. Yeah, I think she's got the zoomies chat. We'll go another one with Squall real quick. Okay, now next time we'll cast Shell. Gosh, come on. I'm begging you, buddy. I'm begging you, please. I'm getting nervous, Chad. I'm getting nervous because I don't want to run out of shells, but I don't want to go to ×3 and like just blow past like the timing of shell. We still got like a good bit of them. Come on, buddy, I'm begging you, please get KO'd. Come on, Ultimacia. I'm getting nervous, chat. Like, I'm praying this works. Let's do another one. I'm trying like my best to cheese this fight, chat, with all the means we have available to us. I'm staying positive, I'm staying hopeful. It might not be the prettiest way to win, but... Alright, looks like we didn't get hit with any debuffs there, even though he got a turn in. God, man, I just need him to die already. Good lord. We'll do a second one Squall, and then maybe we'll try Shell like every other two. Yeah, I'm stressing, like, y'all have no idea. I know I've said it before, but, like... God, dude, come on, man. Okay, we literally just used it. Oh god, please let us survive this. We literally just used Shell on the turn before. Please, God, let Squall survive. I wish it would tell us how much damage he's doing. Oh my fucking god. Okay, I need to figure out, like, where we can get, like, some junctions and stuff like that. That's, like, really annoying, chat. Like, that fucking sucks. Okay, give me like 1 second to figure out like what the fuck we need to be like junction into Squall. Like, I know it said like... Obviously, like, we need more HP. What abilities do I have on right now? These need to be changed because we're not doing the boss fight. Definitely HP up. Definitely Spirit up, and definitely VIII up, apparently, we need. So, we're going to do that first, and actually, before we even try, like, junction anything else, I'm going to look up, like, the Doom Train quest line, because that has auto shell, then we don't have to worry about, like, is it on or whatever. Alright, I'm looking at a step-by-step guide now so we can get it. Okay, so, dude, chill with your zoomies. Guardian Force, Alexander. I think I need to learn one of these from Alexander. It says. Yeah, he needs to be learning this. Yeah, let's get Doom Train and then go from there. So let's start with like getting the ring. So we need to go all the way back and get back to where we can fly the Ragnarok. That like really fucking sucks. Like that's just annoying to me that like the battle boost, like you're still killed by instant death moves. Like that's just like really fucking annoying, chat. I don't want to level up yet because it's going to make him stronger. So I think like we should just go, we'll try and get like every draw point thing that we can get like along the way. Every little bit probably helps. Oh shit, I climbed right back down. Damn. Let's just get Doom Train and get Doom Train to learn Auto Shell first. Like, we'll do that first and foremost. Yeah, it's an annoying ass fight. Because, I know from, like, looking ahead to, like, see, like, okay, well, how did I beat this fuck now that we've died to him so many times? That we have to, to beat him, we have to... Damn, chat, I can't, like, think right now. How did I get out of here? Sorry, I can't think as I'm trying to like navigate like how to get the fuck out of here. Okay, so here on the map, that's where the thing is. We have to get like back on the Ragnarok. Okay, where the fuck is the Ragnarok? We'll keep the map up so we'll know where we're going. No, that's obviously a chocobo forest right there. Is this the Ragnarok? Because it's flashing. Oops. Wait, how the fuck do we get back to the Ragnarok? Dude, this game, like... The story is so good, but dude, it is annoying to play at times. Yeah, because, like, since we're, like, on foot, we can't, like, cross over there anywhere else. What is this? Oh, yeah, we were here before. I think that's where, like, those tawn berries were or something. Let me just find, like, back where the fucking gate is now. Okay, the gate's right there, so now I remember that. Okay, let me look to see how you get back on the Ragnarok. Dude, this game, like, I swear, like, as much as the story's cool, the gameplay is, it's lacking in my opinion. This fucking game, bro. We gotta get the fucking chocobo. Where the fuck was the chocobo forest, chat? I don't think I've ever had a game like do this to me where it's like it makes me actively not want to engage in the gameplay. No, don't explain. Actually, fuck, explain. I don't know how this shit works anymore. Where are we? Because I'm just gonna look up a guide to the Chocobo Forest so I can like not fucking fail this shit. Yeah, I'm like... Can y'all tell my patience is wearing very thin? Trying to figure out which forest we're on. Okay. Okay, I got the solution pulled up here. Yes, please explain, because I've only done this once. The two locations, the two whistles are for location. Give me 1 second, chat. Action. Select the whistle as square and hold circle while walking to sound. Square and select sonar, circle to sound it. Okay. Yeah, whatever. Turn off ×3 so I can get Squall in like the right location. I swear I'm like staying in the spot in this fucking picture, chat. Sure. It didn't like make the other noise though. Bro, what? Dude, how did I not catch him? I don't want to like fucking pay for another one because I'm gonna have to pay for shit. Like, anyways. Remind me next time to fucking save when we're outside the castle. No joke, chat, like... If this is gonna become like a thing, like... We'll try and get Doom Train, and if Doom Train, like, if we can get them, awesome. If we can't get them, You know what? Whatever. We fucking tried. I really don't like the way, like, the gameplay is of this. I love the story. This has been, like, my least enjoyable turn-based JRPG experience. I hate being right here at the end and, like, literally, like, we can't, like, get past the fucking boss without doing, like, grinding or figuring shit out and stuff like that. Like, whatever it is. Like, what's up, dude? How you doing, man? We are getting to our limit here with Final Fantasy VIII. I was trying to like cheese the final boss if I could. So long story short, Warm Cow, I'm sure you heard me in the couple Final Fantasy VIII streams. I love this story. I think the story is very good, very interesting. I really like these characters. However, I've played a lot of JRPGs in my time. This JRPG is the least enjoyable, like, battle mechanics I've ever experienced in a JRPG. I'm not even, like, joking. So, thankfully, on this remastered version, it has stuff like ×3 speed and battle boost and cut off random encounters and shit like that, which we've been making use of. We've been more or less playing the game like a visual novel, just trying to get to the story. Well, there's a problem with battle boost that it doesn't... battle boost doesn't prevent one-hit kill moves. Basically, like, every move you're hit with, you'll just heal the health back. But if the move kills you, you don't heal back. And the final boss has 4 stages. At the end of the second stage, it does a death hit. And the death hit is like... The death hit's what's fucking us up. Because even though we're putting all of our resources and everything onto Squall, he's still dying. So that's the issue we're running into. I didn't even think to look to see if, like, anybody else was a higher level than Squall. No, they're not. Squall is the highest level character we have. So, normally you would, like, level up and shit like your characters in a JRPG to just, you know, get them stronger to be, like, better to take on the enemies. Well, here's another thing about this game's, like, mechanics that I hate. Enemies scale with you, so... How the fuck did this work again? Oh, I have to change the other one. Sorry. So as you level up, every enemy in the game levels up too. So if I can't survive his death hit now, I'm thinking if I level up, am I going to fucking survive it later on? You know what I mean? So then we run into, like, 2 issues. We can try and get this Guardian Force to... Oh my fucking god, dude. What is this button? Okay. We're going to try this one more time, chat. One more time. So, we need to get this Guardian Force so we can get this ability that will just auto, like, reduce the magic damage we take. Otherwise, we have a spell that we can cast. The only issue is the spell that we cast, it wears off. So you have to time it right. So it's this whole thing right now at the final battle that, like, honestly, like, I'm gonna give it my best right now. I'm giving it my best, and if it just gets to the point where it's like, you know what? I think I'm good on this game. I'll just watch someone beat it. And there you go. That's what I've become okay with, because it's very rapidly becoming very unfun for me. And I'm big on like positivity. I'm big on playing games to have fun. Like they're supposed to be an escape. And I've mentioned before, I've some stuff going on in my real life, or in the outside of games and stuff like that, my personal life, if you will, that I just I don't want to talk about or stuff like that on stream. I'm not going to. So because of that, I want to use like games as like an escape and stuff like that. So that's why like I will say this, medically, my family is very susceptible to stress, and I have been hospitalized from stress episodes. I don't need, when I'm trying to like escape like stressors, to run into those issues like playing a game. You know what I mean? Bro, if this chocobo, like... Alright, so we're not doing this method anymore. Fuck it. Like, I don't even fucking care. Fuck the Doom train. We're not doing it. We can't even get past the first step of it. So, fuck the Doom train. We're going to slot 2. We're going to where we junctioned everything over to Squall. Yeah, so you get what I'm saying, like... And I know you said, like, you skip around with games anyway, like... And a lot of people do, too. Like, if you get bored with a game, like, you go on to the next one. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's just that, like... It's just that, like... Those two mechanics of this game, to me, like, hurt this game so much. Because I love JRPGs, and I love this story. I've beaten tons of them. I've beaten 15 SMT games alone, along with, like, other series. Pokemon games, like, whatever. This, like, the way that the battle mechanics of this game is just set up, it just doesn't mesh with me. And if anybody likes it, like, more power to you. That's great. It's just that I don't like it's just counterintuitive to me of, like, it's kind of set up in a way that it wants you to spend majority of the game never leveling up your characters as best as you can, totally avoiding it, just so that you can level them up at the end. But you gotta make sure that you have this one Guardian Force, otherwise you're gonna have to try and cast, like, this magic and stuff like that. It's just very, like, weird. It just doesn't make a lot of sense for me. So, let's just check this out here and see. You'll get Silence, BIOS, Silence, Sleep. We can make some more magic out of, like, items, so we might as well look at it. Slows, stops. The notification. Oh, it was just spam. But other than that, like, I'm not trying to, like, y'all know I'm not a negative person, so I'm not trying to, like, just harp on, like, refine 50 triples? Okay, well, sure, why not we try that? Let's see what this changes to my stats. Go ahead. Refine the 50 triples. That actually, I cannot believe that said fucking 50. Go off. 10 cures, 10 curagas, 5 curagas, 20 curagas, 20 zombies. We could try refining all this shit to see, like, maybe we could get some more, like, HP and stuff with this. I think, like, we'll just try this avenue. Yeah, because we could get more holies on Squall. Let's just do this, chat. Let's just put, like, all this, like, magic on Squall that we can get here, and let's see, like... We'll re-junction him, let's see what he can do. Oh, he has no more magic for those. Or no more spaces. I got you. Put these on Renoa, and we'll, like, swap them over. Anything we can't get on Squall, we'll get on Renoa. But yeah, I'm not trying to be, like, a negative Nancy or stuff like that. Like, it's just, like, that's how I feel about, like, games in general. And, you know, I'm also big about, like, if your idea of fun, as long as it doesn't hurt someone else's idea of fun, like, that's great. Like, I personally wouldn't play, like, Dark Souls games, even though I think they're cool, just because, like, I don't play, like, super challenging games like that. Like, I'm just trying to play, like, relaxing stuff. And again, a big part of that is due to, like, medically, I have a history of stress-induced, like, hospitalizations, you know what I mean? So that's why I'm saying, like, glad you're here though, Warm Cow. It's always great to get to talk to you and stuff like that. You should get your team set up for the treasure map. Because I have uploaded to my YouTube my treasure map team breakdown video. And if you haven't seen it yet, I definitely recommend checking it out, because I made teams that work with or without Vegapunk as a friend captain, and you would have all the characters for the teams, definitely. So, because all the teams consist of Luffy, Bonnie, Kuma, Saturn, and Luffy, Bonnie, Kuma, Saturn, either Dory or Bragi, and like the TM Kid that we did last month is there on one just for like points. The Vice Admiral Doll and what's her name, Bluegrass, is there for like to help remove despair. Like, you'll have all the characters and stuff like that. Oh, you did get Vegapunk. Okay, I got you. Yeah, you can check out my video then. It might not help you out though. Actually, if you only got Vegapunk, you can actually still, my video could still help you out, because it should work for you. If you don't find like a double Vegapunk team, that should work for you, just because, did you only get Vegapunk and none of the rare recruits? Yeah, you definitely got super lucky, because I did the 30 gem with some Rainbow Tavern Melts I have expiring, and I wasn't lucky. If you didn't get Caesar and Professor Clover, and you only have the Vegapunk and you have the friend captain Vegapunk, the teams I made should still work, because you have all the New Year's characters. And in the video, I specifically say, like, hey, this character's only here for points, or this character's only here for, to remove, like the one with Doll being needed, she's only there to remove despair, so you would be able to remove the despair with Vegapunk, you know what I mean? And the one where, like, Kid's only there for points, you could just replace Kid with Vegapunk. So the teams I have, like, they can work for you. I can just let you know specifically, like, if you comment on the YouTube video, I can let you know who to replace for Vegapunk. I'm running Luffy and Kuma for both, Saturn for both. Yeah, that's why I have set up. And Vegapunk as crewmate and friend captain for both. Yeah, so then that'll leave you Vegapunk's, Luffy, Bonnie, Kuma, Saturn, and then you'll have the one extra space. So yeah, it'll work perfectly for mine, because the way my teams are set up is I already have a character spot that can be subbed out for someone. And so just check my video to get like an idea to help you with team building. And you should easily be able to pop Vegapunk in there as a crew member. I'm only saying as a crew member because how I have my team set up, they're specific for needing Luffy and Bonnie as the captains in your captain spot. So I would put your Vegapunk as a crewmate, and you should be off to the races. Once I get out of this PKA run, I'll let you know the others. Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, definitely let me know, because I can, I always comment on the YouTube video and stuff, like when people ask, like, oh, who can I replace this with and stuff like that. So I can definitely help you out, but yours is easy, because you have all the characters in my video, and you have the best point booster. So there's literally characters I put on there just for points, and that's all they're for. You would just replace it with Vegapunk because he's a higher point booster. You know what I mean? So easy for you. But let me just double check here that I have on this save file, so we can attempt this boss fight again. So we have Shell on Squall, and we have Asuna on Squall just in case we run into like any issues. So what magics do we need to trade with Renoa? We'll exchange like something that like he's not using at all, like Pain. Okay, we'll exchange Pain for, like, let's grab stuff she has a ton of, like regen. And we'll swap out Confuse. Bro, select or Noah. Oh my god, the controls. Confuse for... I don't know, it'd be better here, chat, because she doesn't have a lot of, like, anything else, like, crazy. What's Demi do? Bio... Maybe, yeah, we'll just take Haste, because it's a better spell anyway. Is there anything else we can sub out on Squalls, I see? I don't know, let's rejunction everything now. I'm just kind of like spitballing ideas here. I think the one team I'm running versus Zoro for the one where there is the chain lock on stage 2. So I can use Kuma on stage 1, then Zoro's special and Verse special on final stage. Wait, hang on, let me go, like, check, like... Let me pull up, like, OPTC just to see real quick. Just because I can't remember off the top of my head what, like, Versus Aura does. Saturn on stage 1. Okay, so I'm going to warn you. Saturn on stage 1 does seem like a great idea, and that's what I was thinking at first, because when I was building my teams, I saw a Japanese player suggest that. But then I remembered, and you might have overlooked this too, because I totally forgot this. You know, sometimes when you're in a treasure map, you'll start the fight or the intrusion fight, and it'll be a special opening where a character will be there and they'll run all your specials back. If I'm not mistaken, I might be wrong, and they usually drop like a rainbow chest. It's a rare occurrence. If I'm not mistaken, when that happens, since they charge your specials fully, even like your versus gauge, all that stuff, and it's rare, I don't think you get to stall on the turtles there and stuff like that. So the issue with that is, like, you would go straight into stage 2 if that's the case. Like, I'm pretty sure when that happens, you don't get to do a stage 1. You get what I'm saying? The enemy just shows up, gives you the treasure chest, and leaves. It's that rare occurrence one. So you would go into stage 2 and you would get hit with the chain lock first. That's why if you look at the team I have, since I don't have Caesar, because I think Caesar removes that debuff. Versus effect reduction is 5 for int. Does versus Zoro, does he remove that debuff? Because my issue is, my thinking is that, like, if I built the team centered around using Saturn on stage 1, this was just my thinking, and like what I said in the video, not sure, honestly. My thinking is, from when, I can actually pull up the treasure map planner real quick, and I can tell you, like, it was Caesar. I think it's Caesar that removes that debuff, but, OPTC TM planner. Let me just get it, like, pulled up in front of me, and I'll let you know, like, exactly. That's all new to me. Yeah, there's like... I'm gonna pull up OPTC and the OPTC planner, just so like I can give you like proper information. So, you know, like on that stage specifically, like it does say, you get 5 turns of cooldown for any strength, int, and psi units. Just in general. So that's the normal running of it. And since the TM hasn't started, we don't know what character is going to appear to give you that cooldown. But, sorry, OPTC's taking a minute to load. As soon as it loads, I can read you the text from what it says on there. Just because, like, I don't want you to, like, be having that team working. Then you run to a special occurrence and you lose that treasure map run. You lose that stamina. Your nav level goes down. So it does say, like, right here, now I got pulled up. So there's always some text about, like, oh, there's a chance of, like, this happening. So where is it at? Right here, right here. So yeah, right here. This is exactly what I'm talking about. There's this text in there above about treasure points obtained. It says, and it's at the bottom of the at the first information thing. It's at the very bottom of it. A female pirate is appearing. There's a chance that one of the rock pirates may appear in boss battles. So that's a special occurrence. So it's probably going to be Big Mom. You may get a special present. So they show up, they drop a rainbow chest every time when it's a special occurrence, and instead of giving you the 5 turns of cooldown to those 3 classes, or those 3 types, they give you fully charge all your specials for everyone on your crew. It's a rare occurrence, like probably 1 out of every 10 runs it happens. And then it says this character will not appear in the East Blue. And if my memory is correct, unless they change it for this treasure map, on the normal stages, you know, you have the 2 turtles that you can stall on, or if you need to use specials on the first stage after the character gives you the 5 turns of cooldown. My memory is when there's the special stage, they charge all your specials and everything max, leave a rainbow chest, and that's the end of the stage. There's no turtles to fight. So you couldn't launch any specials. Honestly, leading through it, it might be tough to get the Versus special anyway. Yeah, I strayed away from Versus Aura on that one, mainly just because of points. I was able to get some higher point boosters on the team. So because of that, Saturn on the first stage does seem like a good idea, but also just remember this. If you use Saturn on the first stage, you have to make sure you get his chain lock at 5 turns, because you got to carry it into the last stage. Because you need to ignore the chain buff that the enemy gives you on stage 2, and be able to bypass the chain attack down on stage 3. So you have to get the 5 turns with the action special. So just remember that too. Looks like I should be getting 8 turns from being Int and Luffy buying Captain, but the boost only mentions 10 to special and not the Versus special. Oh, for Zoro, I get what you're saying. Yeah. I get what you're saying. Yeah, he might not have the Versus special cooldown on there. I get what you mean. But my thinking is, and this is what I had planned to bypass that chain thing, is I'm using Luchikaku on my team. And it's because Luchikaku, in their special, they remove that chain boundary. They remove any chain locks you get, and then apply one. That way I can use Saturn on the final stage to remove the attack down and paralysis. Now, if you don't have Luchikaku, then obviously this information I'm telling you isn't going to help. We don't know until the treasure map starts even if there's that special stage, if there's going to be turtles there. Because if there's turtles there, then you can use Saturn. You know what I mean? Does Emmett's special work for this? Let me see what his does. Let me check the treasure map planner, because I can filter by who removes it. So, reduce chain limit. Yes, Emmett is highlighted. So you have Emmett. Yes, he can remove that. So let me just double check his special. Reduces chain multiplier limit duration by 4 turns. So yes, use Emmett on stage 2. He removes it. Yeah, it is 100% Emmett removes it. And I think, thank you for reminding me about that. I think I talked about that in my video. Emmett is perfect for stage 2 if you have him, because he removes that chain limit and he removes the resilience. So since you have Emmett, you're good on that one. You'll just need a support if you have one To remove 1 turn of resilience. Yeah, still have 1 turn. That's what I think. So if you have any support, you can put on like. Let me just double check real quick. So I talked about this in my video. The fight versus Vegapunk, Luffy Bonnie, you don't need specifically an int support. You're not bypassing defensive effects. So I'm just going to filter real quick for you to see who can remove resilience. Ah, damn. The only character that applies for Luffy Bonnie is a Sanji, and it's once you reach the final stage. Let me check Vegapunk. I feel like Vegapunk has hella supports now, even if it's like a rare recruit. Wow, there's no supports that apply to Vegapunk to remove it. You'll lose out on some damage, but since you have so many boosted characters, plus specifically you already typed it. That's why I was saying, that's why I'm using in my video is the Dreadnought Saber ship. Dude, that's so funny. Like, I was starting to say that. So yeah, use Dreadnought Saber. But no, for real, use Emmett though to remove that and save Saturn for stage 3. So use Emmett on stage 2. He removes that chain lock. Wait and use Saturn on stage 3 because Saturn is god tier on stage 3, bro. He gives you the chain lock since you get chain attack down on stage 3, not stage 2. He removes the paralysis and the attack down. So you're off to the races. Like, you're good on that one, bro. If you need further help, like building a team, like I can let you know. But for that fight, I think I still have the TM planner up. Let me just double check real quick and I'll let you know like 100% like real quick. Because I don't mind, like I said, I know you feel bad sometimes about like me pausing the video to help out. Like, people know me as like making OPTC content, so I don't mind helping like at all. I'm just going to put the team together like really fast on my phone. And then I can like look at it and let you know like if everything's good. And if you need further details on the specials, I can let you know. Emmett does completely remove something on stage 2. He completely removes your chain lock. The bad chain lock that the enemy gives you. Because he removes 4 turns of it, right? And it's only a 3-turn chain lock? If I'm not mistaken. Let me double check. Emmett reduces 4 turns chain limit duration. And how much is it? It's 5 turns, so he removes 4 turns of it. So, yeah, it's 5 turns, so Emmett will remove 4 turns of it. So you'll have it only for stage 2. So you won't get high chain damage. But with the damage you can get with Luffy, Bonnie, and Kuma, like the color affinity and the conditional buff, you should be fine. Yeah, because it'll be gone once you get to the next stage. So, yeah. So Emmett only removes 4 turns, like you said, so you'll have bad chain lock on stage 2, but that's fine. You'll have more than enough damage to clear. So, Emmett... And then the last person you would need is Saturn on the team. So let me just... I have the team put up here real quick. Let me just see how it works. Just make sure I have everything right in my head. So, Special Reverse Stage 2, Vegapunk gets rid of. Emmett removes your chain down to only 1 turn, so you only have it on Stage 2. Luffy and Bonnie will remove your Despair. And then you would use Kuma on Stage 2 also, so that way you can get the color affinity. Once you get to stage 3, Vegapunk again takes care of your special reverse. And you can use one of your 2 Vegapunks on stage 2, by the way, if you want, just for extra damage, since you have 2 of them. So, special reverse on stage 3, Vegapunk takes care of. The slot change you don't have to worry about because Kuma makes all your slots rainbow. They're all locked. Like you said, the ship gets around resilience, by the way, on stage 2. The chain attack down, Saturn's going to give you chain boundary that's even at its lowest. If you get a miss, it's still higher. The defense, increased defense, Vegapunk's super class removed, so save that for stage 3. The intimidation, you don't have to worry about it removes 2 turns of your affinity buff, but because you use Kuma on stage 2, his 3-turn affinity buff is carried into stage 3, so you don't have to worry about the intimidation at all. Paralysis and attack down are both removed by Saturn, so you're good to go. So yeah, that team will work perfectly. So just to recap, Vegapunk friend captain, Luffy Bonnie captain, and then Kuma, Emmett, Saturn, your Vegapunk are the crewmates. Any supports you want, Dreadnought Saber ship, and you're good to go, my friend. That was an easy one to put together. You know, that we had that one figured out quick, bro. That was a fast one. Let me know if you need help on the second fight, and I can let you know how that one works. Because the team I ran on the second one was similar. Obviously, I don't have Emmett, and I don't have Vegapunk. I had a free space on there. And I was running Dory, either Dory or Broggy. I think either one would work, but for Doll, it's just Dory instead of Emmett. For the others one, I can't remember which one I was using Vice Admiral Doll on. Let me double check like my Discord, that my like Alliance Discord. Doll intrusion. Yeah, it's not. I just realized. Yeah, for the Doll intrusion fight in my team that I have set up, this is the team that I have set up. It's Vegapunk, friend captain, Luffy Bonnie, Saturn Kuma, Kid only for points. Kid isn't needed at all, and then Vice Admiral Doll and Bluegrass I do need, because you get hit with that ridiculous like 13 turns of despair on the intrusion. So I needed them to remove additional turns of despair, because I had to use Luffy Bonnie on both the first, or both on the second and third stage. So I just needed someone else to reduce the despair. But Vegapunk removes despair, so you could replace, where I have Vice Admiral Doll, you could just put your friend Captain Vegapunk. You don't need them, because they're only in that fight to remove despair, and Vegapunk removes it in his ability. So with his special, I mean. So yeah, that's an easy change on that one. So for that one, if I was you, I would run. Honestly, like, I would probably run the same team, because Kid isn't needed, and Emmett's more useful than Kid. In that fight, he's going to give you... Emmett's going to have color affinity, and, like, Kid really is not useful in that fight at all. I only have him there for points. In the team that I have, where if I can't find a Vegapunk friend captain, I actually replace him with, like, Dory or Broggy, because I needed Vegapunk to remove the defense up. So for you, I would just use the exact same team, and it'll handle everything. You need to do something as a defense up. Vegapunk Superclass, that removes it. Oh, you won't need Broggy or Dory. Replace Dory with Emmett, because Vegapunk Superclass. Yeah, he does with his Superclass. The TM Vegapunk that you pulled. And his superclass, all you need is 2 of the characters, and Kuma and Bonnie are on your team. Yeah, his superclass, it says, removes 5 turns of increased defense and makes your orb buff stackable, so you can apply 2 orb buffs. Yeah, so that's why I just replaced Dory with Emmett. We'll run the same team, and you're good to go. So actually, funny enough, for both fights, save your Vegapunk Superclass for Stage 3. Because both Stage 3s have 5 turns of defense up, because the Vegapunk was made in that way. So yeah, funny enough, like, that team will work for both. And I see here in the TM planner, you'll have a 16.9 times multiplier. So yeah, I actually hope that helps you out. Just remember, on the fight versus Vice Admiral Dawn Bluegrass, change your ship. You don't need the Dreadnought Saber for that one. And also for that fight, you will need a int support on Luffy and Bonnie for that fight, because you need to get past the defensive effects. Specifically, you need an int support so that you can get past the damage nullification. Yeah, because Vegapunk will remove one of your 2 Vegapunks that you'll have on your crew. Will remove. Didn't see that the boss Vegapunk had defense up. Yeah, they slapped it on both because they want people to pull. Funny enough. And it's just funny that Dory and Broggy like remove it. So thankfully, like, we had a rare recruit alternative if you didn't get Vegapunk. But one of your Vegapunks you'll use on stage 2 in the Doll and Bluegrass fight to remove the 7 turns of Rainbow Shield. But you will still need an int support on Luffy and Bonnie to get past the damage nullification. Yeah, because there's nobody who's going to remove the damage nullification, so just keep that in mind. Those are the only 2 things you'll need to change between your team for the 2 separate fights. Is you don't need the Dreadnought Saber ship in the Doll Bluegrass fight, and you will need an int support on Luffy and Bonnie. So I hope that helps. Give me 1 second. I will be right back, chat. I'm just going to go grab some tea. And then I'll be right back. We're going to re-junction everything with Squall. Fingers crossed, we'll try this boss fight again and go from there. If we lose, I'm willing to try and level up some. And then try again. Like, we're going to try a couple other things other than doing the Doom Train. We're going to try a couple other things to attempt to beat this fight tonight. And if we don't beat it tonight, and it seems like we're not going to be able to beat it without going on that whole other quest line, then we may call FF8 here. I might just watch the ending of the game. Y'all know what I mean. But I'll be right back. Warm Cow, when I get back, let me know if you have any other questions and stuff like that, and I'll definitely help you out. But I hope that helps so far. Alright, I'm back, chat. Oh, I switch over to chatting, not gameplay. I just gotta say, before I answer that comment there, I had an incredible lunch today, chat. I had some Cracker Barrel, me and B did. She got breakfast, I got lunch. And I got a half gallon of their winterberry tea delivered. My God, chat, is this some of the best tea I've ever had in my life? It is so good. Hey, y'all know, if y'all can't tell from my accent, I'm a North Carolina boy, so I know something about sweet tea. I mean, this sweet tea is good, chat. Also had a nice, like, barbecue bacon cheeseburger with, like, onion straws on it. Like, it is so good. Like, I love Cracker Barrel's breakfast, but they have a bomb burger and steak fries, and I got some jalapeno ketchup in the fridge that I put on it. Chat, it was hitting, chat. Your boy was eating good. Alright, let's go over here to Junction Auto, and we'll do it to defense. Whoa! Okay, our health shot up a lot. Okay, fingers crossed, chat. We can tank this hit, and we're off to the races, and we can beat the game. I'm praying. Managed to get into the 700s for a Pirate Rumble, but I don't even have enough Kazuna tickets to get all my facilities to level 20, let alone 35. Yeah, Wait. It just hit me 35, so that means, like, getting to 700, you don't have to, like, ever get to that point again then, right? God, this winterberry tea. Chat, even if you don't like breakfast food, even if you don't like home-style food, get your ass to Cracker Barrel and get you a half gallon of this winterberry tea. Tell them Green Room sent you. They're not going to know who that is. But tell them that I sent you. I'm sure they'll love the business. I think that's the max. I think it is. But yeah, they like exponentially go up in cost and stuff like that. So no, it's ridiculous how much they cost. I think 35 is the max. You actually have me booting Treasure Cruise up again just to check. I cannot believe, like, our junction, like, gave us this much more, like, health and stuff like that. So let's make sure our abilities... So Auto Reflect is, like... Auto Reflect ain't doing shit, chat, for us in this one, bro. Doubles the effect of medicine? Well, okay. Enables action as soon as battle begins. I don't think that matters. Auto Potion, I don't think that matters. Yeah, Auto Reflect ain't doing shit for us. I'm checking right now the facility just to see. Yeah, 35 is the max. So if you never get that far into it again, like, you don't ever have to do it. The max I can level up my facilities is 30, because I've never, like, tried to get, like, that far into, like, Rumble to get to where I was there. I'll do it, like, eventually. I just haven't got around to it and stuff like that. But, like, dude, like, shout out to you for that, like, because you only have to do it once. Like, as long as you get to it once, it retains what your best was in terms of unlocking them. It doesn't say, like, oh, you didn't get that high, like, we're taking them away, bro. Wanted to get into Red Shield ratings at least once. Figured I don't really know a better chance than this one when I pulled on new characters. Absolutely. No, you're spitting right there, like, definitely. Like, I agree 100%. Like, you did the right thing. Correct me if I'm wrong, Warm Cow, but did you say you got Caesar for Pirate Rumble, or you tried to get Caesar in Pirate Rumble? I can't remember if you did get him. Let's go with strength increase by 40. Raises magic damage. Yeah, that's not going to help us right now. Wait. You did get Caesar. Yeah. Because you were running Caesar with your Luffy Bonnie team, right? See, because I don't have Caesar, so I know, like, how much of a difference that can make. Spirit plus 20. So Alexander can get a Spirit. I'm trying to, like, see for, like, when we have to level up what we could get. Spirit plus 20 from Home Slice over here. Pandemonia. Nah, you're like done. Spirit plus 20. Okay, so we could try and get, like, I have some, like, ideas for what to do. We're gonna rock with this idea of, like, let's just make Squall as OP as possible. Yes, I would like to save now that I did all that converting of our spells. And we'll save this in slot 3. Alright, Warm Cow, I'm gonna need you to believe. Chat, I'm gonna need y'all to believe that we can, for the love of God, please beat this. I had the new account gems, low pack gems, login gems, the Suko, the 11.5, and the Caesar. I used them all. Yeah, but you got, like, a great set, like you said, like, just in general, like, and not just for Pirate Rumble, like, for a lot of, like, content and stuff like that. Hey, don't knock Caesar in regular content though. I actually want him for regular content too, because of him applying. Now, if I'm lying here, I'm sorry, but I thought I remembered Caesar allowing for double stacking conditional boost. We started the fight and Squall wasn't one of the characters picked, chat, so we might as well just let it rock. Just put ×3 on and let Ultimacia just smoke us. Oh, come on, Ultimacia, damn. Wait. Questus. It's putting everybody but Squall into the fight. Oh, please kill Selfie and then let Squall get added into the fight. Okay, Squall's the only one left, right? Alright, we're off to the races now. I can rock with Questus in the party. Bitch, can I get a turn? Oh my god, did she cast triple or something? Y'all saw her get 3 turns in a row, right? I'd swear to God I don't remember her casting triple. But y'all saw her, like, kick my ass 3 times in a row, right? Okay, the strength up, like, definitely helped here. Wow, okay, the strength up definitely helped. She died fucking fast. Alright, here's this jackass. Alright, we'll hit him with like 2 of these, and then we need to be using Shell every time with Squall, because I'm doing way more damage. Alright, we gotta cut off like ×3. Or not, because I forgot, like, there's a lot of animations here. This is an ideal scenario right now. They'd only be in Squall and, Questus. I can't believe we're getting, like, skill checked by this bastard, like... Literally, if we can get to, like, the next 2 stages, we've won. Alright, Squall. There goes Questus. Let's cast Shell again. Chat, I'm going to fucking scream if we survive. Like, y'all don't even know. Okay, I'm glad the game, like, interrupted my attack to, send, what's her name to hell there, or to heaven. Sorry, Selfie. Didn't mean to say that, Selfie. My bad. Okay, here it is, chat. Please, God, I just casted Shell. Please let Squall live. If he dies, oh my God! How much damage does this fucko do? Dude. Chad. Okay. We ain't done yet. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a little bit of time to try and... Notification I got popped up. I just didn't need this notification to pop up right now on the PC. Thank you. Okay, so here's what we're going to do now. We're going to try and get our Guardian Forces to learn... Alexander, you can learn Spirit 20, Pandemonia, or whatever your name is. You learn Spirit plus 20. Because from what I saw online, like a lot of the tips were saying like, hey, Spirit will help you tank that hit. So let's do Spirit plus 20 on anybody that can learn it, and then we'll junction it for like all of them, I'm thinking. Actually don't see any others unless Cactuar learned it. Strength. Okay, Shiva does. Okay, cool. So there's 4, and let me go check Cactuar real quick. Okay, so let's go back to Junction for Squall. Now let's go check ability. So he can only junction 3 abilities. So if I check my items, let's go all the way to the end here. Learns ability times 4. I'm gonna like say, fuck it, let's throw this on my man Cactuar. Cactuar learned ability 4, okay. Guardian Force. Cactuar. Learn. Does he already know it? He does already know it. Okay. So that means now we can... Well, it's pretty self-explanatory. Now we can junction 4 abilities. You can't junction the same ability, can you, chat? Okay, let's... Either way, though, now Squall could level up 4 things, though, so that's what's most important. Alright, obviously we need more health, so we'll do HP bonus. Let's do VIII bonus, Spirit bonus, and Strength bonus for Squall. And we'll try and get some levels while our Guardian Forces learn Spirit plus 20%. I think that's what we should do now as our attempt. Gonna head out. See you next time. Hey, thank you, man, so much for stopping by, helping me, like, get a little bit of a reprieve from this, like, fucking boss fight, man. So, thank you. Fingers crossed we can beat it. Like, we're gonna try and, like, level up. Thankfully, the enemies here are pretty high level. I mean, hell, we're fighting Corels, it looks like. I didn't even think, like, maybe I could draw from them something. Yeah, we can try, like, drawing some more magic. Let's take one out and we'll try and, like, draw some magic. Oh, they got a lot of life just for a random enemy. The others being knocked out just speeds it up. Oh my fucking god, it killed me? Oh my god, I gotta do all that shit again. Okay, wow. Okay, I guess don't be fucking playing around them. Okay, so forget, stocking stuff. Let's just go teach this to, Cactuar. Like I said, and now... Wait, let me check my other items I have. Revives from KO, heals all of them. Strength plus 40. Yeah, I'm just making sure I don't have one that gives spirit already. Spirit plus 40, yes. Okay, just, yeah, put that on like Alexander. Spirit plus 60, there we go. HP plus 80%, I'm just throwing it on like anybody. Does that affect Squall? That says Guardian Force 1. Okay, now let's try messing around with these. Ability, wrong thing. Junction, Squall. Auto for defense. Sets abilities. Okay. Raises HP by 80%. Spirit plus 60. Spirit plus 40. Vit plus 40. Okay, we have a lot more health this time, chat. Alright, turn off random encounters, and now let's save. Oh, save on disc 2. Oh man, chat, if we beat it now... Actually, give me 1 second, chat. Shoot, I meant to tell Warm Cow something. Sorry about that, chat. Alright, let's jump back into it. It's going to remind him that we're going to stream the treasure map on Wednesday. Alright, fingers crossed we can get it going this time. So we gotta remember we don't have the attack boost, so the fights will take a little longer. And obviously we have to have Squall in there. Well, not necessarily, like... God, I wish, like, if they, died... Yeah, of course Squall's not in it. I mean, sure, yeah, y'all can do whatever damage sure you want. Of course Questus was the one that died. God damn it. And that's the wrong file. How long have we been streaming for, by the way? Almost 2 hours, okay. Oh, please, 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 let us win. I feel like we're so close, chat. Like, I feel like we're so close. So weird, one of my headphones, like... The music right here is, like, really low in this headphone. I had to make sure it was on. That's weird. I don't know why. Yeah, obviously after we beat it, I doubt we're switching to another game. Bro, come on. What is this? Put Squall in. God damn it. Like I say, either we beat it or we don't tonight. I had to go, like, double check his health just to make sure, like, we're on the right one. Actually, I just have to be sure, like... Because if it was finally Squall in there and, like... We didn't have that stuff junctioned, I'd be so sad. HP, Spirit, Vitality... Okay, cool. Please, please, for the love of God. Can it be Squall this time? I'm tired of seeing this fucking cutscene. And here comes Haley again. Haley, now's probably not a good time with how, like, timid you are. Because you're just gonna get scared. Please, please, please. Dude! Where the fuck is Squall? I cannot fucking believe this shit, chat. Please be Squall, because this would be the perfect lineup. Oh my fuck. Of course it's Selfie. I want to re-heal Renoa there. Bro, can you please, like, give me Squall? This fucking game, chat. My god, Selfie survived? Thank Christ. And turn on Battle Boost just for the chance Squall shows up. Please, 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 please be Squall. Yes! Let's fucking go! Like, whatever, I don't even care that, like, Zell's here. Because I do like Zell, it's just that, like, in a long fight, you get tired of, like, hitting these combos. I'm gonna cast this, because, like, why am I fucking green? Okay, game, where's Squall's turn? I don't know why I'm green, I don't know what this debuff is. Whenever you want to give Squall a turn. I have to pause chat because, like, I'm stressing the fuck out. Like, is this run, like, gonna be just fucked? Like, why is he green? FFA, why is my character green? Notice during the battle. Oh, this is for Final Fantasy VI. That doesn't help me. I don't see any information as to why. Okay. Well, I guess in that case, Hey, Haley. It was a debuff. Or a status effect, I mean. I got water right here for you. You have to go back and forth between times 3 to make sure like I get it right. So that was one turn with Squall. Damn it. Yeah, this is why Zell's annoying, because of it like popping up, taking you out of like entering the stuff. Squall, Shell. But at least like we have extra damage dealers. Like the preferred would be Questus because we can click through it fastest. Okay, Renault, thank you. I don't know why you just randomly did magic, but go off. Can Squall, like, get a turn? To cast that shell? Or... what? Miss. What? We're doing hella damage to him. As Squall, specifically. Sorry, Haley, I can't pet you right now in the middle of this fight. Damn, Renoa? Dude, she did mad fucking damage. Miss again? Huh. Can he not, like, get it to go? Like, I wonder why, like, now that's missing. Because, yeah, clearly, like, I don't have any, like, debuff on me. We'll go back to ×3. Miss again, okay. I don't know why it's not working, but I guess we'll just go all aggro and hopefully we survive. I do like the way this boss looks. He reminds me of a Digimon. Dude, Renoa's doing mad damage. Well, that was an attack. I was like, what the hell did he do? Please, Christ, let us live. I'm begging. Oh, let's fucking go, chat! You dead now, boy? Let's go, chat! Oh my god! Yeah, you ain't getting any turns now, Ultimacia. Not if I got something to say about it. Let's fucking go, Squall. They said it couldn't be done. They said you couldn't cheese this fight. Oh shit. Is this the final stage? Or has she got something else after this? She just changed? Like she just lost half of herself there. Is she really dead? Did we really beat the game? I don't know, the attack menu's not there, and this is looking like she's getting, like, sucked back into time. Is Zell still dead on the ground? Hey, at least Zell saw this well, I guess he didn't see it. He's knocked the fuck out. I'm so scared, like... No, she has one more form. I'm about to... As soon as we can get back in here, I am Ultimacia. Time shall compress. All existence denied. Whoa! This is a badass design. Damn! Alright, fuck it, times 3. Before she can attack. And she got one in on us. Damn, that was our whole life. Okay, hopefully we can, like, keep getting attacks going before, like, she can do shit to us. Alright, later, Zell. Keep limit breaking Squall. I'm like mashing the button so hard, trying not to let it get her turns. You see, we're barely surviving that, chat. Oh my god, please. Come on, please. Here comes another one. What is this? It's that dude again! Miss. What? shit, it's a different attack. Okay. Reflect on your childhood, your words, your emotions. Time, it shall not wait. No matter how hard you hold to escape. And please tell me we fucking won. Please, please God, tell me we fucking won. I bet even on the PlayStation 1 that looked badass. I know we're playing the remastered version, but no joke, like the PlayStation 1 version's game looks good too. But I'm saying like that specifically probably looked really cool. That like video effect and stuff like that. Irvin? I'm not even gonna front. Was Irvin in that fight? Is it over? I don't remember seeing him in that fight. Let's go. Let's go back to our time. I know Selfie and Zell was. I forgot Bird's name. Shut up. Just calm down and think where we have to go. Careful, guys. Don't pick the wrong time. Whatever you do, don't fall into a time warp. Yeah, because they said, like, remember your friends. Time, place, who I want to be with. I want to go there where Squall and I promised. Yeah, that's what she's got to remember. The place with the flowers. Squall. Cause she still she still has Squall's ring, right? Squall, let's go home. Where are you? Where am I? Squall, where are you going? I'm gonna find Sis. Squall! Matron. Squall, I think you went to the wrong time. Excuse me, have you seen a little boy? Oh, I can click now, okay. You don't have to worry, the boy won't go anywhere. 1 second, chat. I think so too, poor thing. I actually can't even pause this. You're alive? Oh no! The sorceress? Yes, matron. We had defeated her. Matron, stand back. Oh, fuck. It's okay, there's no more need to fight. I mean, I don't know. The sorceress is just looking for someone to pass her powers on to. I don't think that makes it alright. In order to die in peace, a sorceress must be free of all her powers. I know, for I am one too. I shall take over that sorceress' power. I do not want one of the children to become one. Wait, yeah, that's what happened. I can't disappear yet. Matron. Because that's how then she became bad. So we caused her to get the sorceress power in the past? Is this the end? Dude, that's crazy. Most likely. I mean, this is like time travel stuff, but damn. You called me matron, who are you? Yeah, because Squall just ran by. A seed from Balam Garden. Oh shit, is that how she got the name Seed? Both Garden and Seed were your ideas. Garden trains seeds. Seeds are trained to defeat the sorceress. Dude, this is crazy. What are you saying? You're that boy from the future? Matron. Please return, you do not belong here. Yeah, because she knows how, like, problematic that can be. Oh, especially because of this happening. I can't find sis. Oh, shit. Am I all alone? Who's he? He's probably thinking, why is he dressed so cool? Nobody, you don't need to know. Adia's sharp, dude. Adia's quick. You're the only Squall permitted. The only Squall permitted here is you. Do you know where to go back to? Do you know how? Will you be alright by yourself? I'll be alright, matron. So this is how she learned to salute? Or how to, like, train the seeds to salute? Because I'm not alone. Damn, they just event horizoned out of here. Holy shit. I'm not alone. If I call out, they will answer. Where is everyone? Renoa, where are you? Zell, Selfie, Questus, Irvin, Renoa! Am I alone? Renoa, I want to hear your voice. Which way do I go? I can't make it back alone. It looks like he's in the backyard in Guilty Gear. Renoa! Or the darkness in Supernatural. Yeah, maybe the other character's from the backyard. He's in the darkness. Where Cassiel and Leviathan was. Am I all alone again? Where am I? That's crazy you can't, like, pause this cutscene. Whoa, FMV time! You have no idea how happy I am we beat that goddamn boss fight, chat. I was worried like we was gonna have to throw in the towel. Thank God we checked all the resources we had. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like where Squall's at. He looks like he's in like... He's clearly in like a dried up something where there used to be water. And like, look at the sky. It's so vast, so it's like he's in like a dried up like ocean. Okay, well that's not good. Right now Renault's looking for Squall. Oh no, she can't hear him. Chat, this is giving me like goosebumps. I'm taking my hand, like, I'm dropping my hands down to, like, where I couldn't touch a button. Because, like, we're a long way into this. I would fucking hate if it accidentally skipped something. Because this shit is crazy. Dude. What the fuck, chat? That was cool how that scene ended, that, like, audio note. It sounded like when a string, like, breaks on, like, a guitar. Or a, like a violin, like. Really cool. End of game! Oh, they didn't really work too hard about naming that. Did not take a screenshot. Alright. Come on, Squall. Oh shit! I didn't realize that was the field of flowers that was like dried up there. Actually, it might not even be. You see how fast this goes on, chat? Like, this should be like some like time pocket dimension thing. Noctis? I'm just kidding, just because I saw fishing. Not Fujin and Raijin fishing. He said, son of a bitch. How did they catch one? I like on this timeline the three of them are like... over here like... I was about to say like goofing off. But damn, like, really goofing off, because we never saw Seifer, like, act like that, not even when he was calling Zell a chicken wuss. Damn, any smiles in Balan Garden? It's literally saying, like, timeline corrected. We never saw Laguna in an FMV unless I'm mistaken. Cause it's like showing all this time. That's the girl from like when it wasn't Rain. So it would be when she hadn't died. Oh shit, chat! Dude, like for real, timeline corrected. Hell yeah, Laguna. Damn. Was that like the fucking seed salute? That's what it is? Dude. There's no way that wasn't intentional. Alright, here's Laguna again. Whose grave is this? Rain. I guess the timeline's not corrected. Maybe like... There's Elena. Maybe it's like some parallel dimensions like thing. Maybe it was showing that like on another timeline, Rain and Laguna got to be together. But this Laguna, for the sake of our story, obviously we know Rain passed away, but at least he's reunited with Kiros Ward and Elena. That's my interpretation. I think that was a parallel timeline thing. So at least like they got to be together on another time. Good shit, chat. Damn. Oh shit, okay, yeah, I was like, there's gotta be more over here. Alright, so let's see what's going on here. Battery's almost dead, Selfie. Irvin. What the fuck is this dance? And I know that's what Questus is thinking, like, what the hell is he doing? Have we seen Questus in FMV before? Dude, her character model's beautiful. I mean, her character model is beautiful. Her, like, CG model, I mean, is beautiful, too. Sid. He looks way younger in, like, CGI. He did not look like this in the game. In the game, his character model, he looked like a grown, like an old man. Well, older man, not like an old man. Oh, shit! Timeline corrected. Is it just me, or does anybody else think that, like, Matron Adia looks like... Oh, that was really nice, Irvin. Also, fuck! Irvin is tall! Sorry, I had, like, a notification pop up there. Dude, Irvin is fucking tall. Selfie looks cute in Irvin's cowboy hat. Not her doing the fucking robot. Oh, there goes Angelo in the background. Oh my god, now Selfie's getting jealous. Because Irvin was waving at the other girls. Zell's stuffing his face. Oh my god, Chaz, those fucking hot dogs. They talked about how good they were. What a fucking, like, callback. It was the fucking hot dogs. That is so funny. I cannot believe it's the damn hot dogs. There's Angelo again. He said, Irvin, look, look. I knew it was going to say low battery because it was so low the whole time. Damn, so we didn't get to see her talking to Squall. I wonder if there's gonna be something at the end? This was a fucking game, chat! My god! Jeez! Damn, one of Zell's motion actors was only for when he did a backflip. That's crazy. What a game. What a fucking game, chat. Again, like, story, absolutely loved the story. The story was phenomenal. The only issues I had with this game, and they were my issues, other people, like, may love it. I could understand, like, if you did, they just weren't for me, was literally, like I said, the way the leveling up was about when you level up, all the enemies level up. Just because, like, I like knowing that I can level up to make fights easier in other JRPGs, which is what I prefer. It gives me a goal of knowing, a more tangible goal of knowing what to, like, set my characters for, so to speak, and stuff like that. And that's just, like, the kind of person I am. I need to have, like, kind of measurable goals and stuff. Record at Warner Brothers, damn. That's pretty cool. And the other thing is, like I said, how the game was kind of like pseudo. It was in this weird mix of like stuck between being turn-based and action JRPG. I wish it would just settle in on like being one or the other, but regardless of that, the story was phenomenal. I absolutely loved this journey. So cool. Okay, so now we get to see where the camera cut off. That's what I thought was going to happen. I didn't think it would cut to, like, actually this. I thought we were going to see, like, maybe them put, like, a battery back in it or something, but this is way better, obviously. There he is. He lived, Chad. He lived. And they're together. I still think that the Balam Garwin is so Xenoblade Chronicles like looking. The end, Final Fantasy VIII, 1999 Square. Wow. Good shit. Great story. Wow. Then that's where it ends, chat. Absolutely loved it. Like I said, my only issues with the game were regarding the actual, that leveling up part and the combat, like how it was on that like weird like timer thing. It was just something that just wasn't for me. But thankfully, like in this remastered version, it had the battle boost to ×3 and like stuff like that. I'm glad like as games get remastered, re-released, and like ported and stuff like that, we're able to get these accessibility features and stuff like that to make it so more people can experience the stories and stuff like that. Because y'all know, like I said, I'm not like this. I don't play games on like the hardest difficulty and stuff like that. I just try, like, I want to have fun and stuff like that. So like when we play Revelations 2 next, we'll be playing it on like the easiest difficulty. That's how I played it on the 3DS, just because like I'm not very good at like games like that and stuff like that. So, but I want to enjoy them and stuff like that. But that's neither here nor there. We'll tackle that when we start it. Obviously, now I'm not going to like jump into another game or anything like that. But I do want to say, like, just talk some more about Final Fantasy VIII before we like wrap up the stream. Great game. Great game. Like, My God, that was awesome. So cool. It was really, 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 really sick there in the ending how that kind of how that part of the story pulled together. That was really dope. How it was like we get to see how she became the sorcerer, how Matron became the sorceress, and then we find out like why she was like then started like seed in the garden. It was because of Squall and stuff like that. The scene with Rain and Laguna was really dope. My interpretation of that was on a different timeline, like a parallel universe thing, since all of time was compressed. I think that was like a what if. That was really cool. That was kind of dope to see. Obviously, it was sad then that like when we saw like him at her gravesite, it was just kind of reminders like that was like just one possibility that was out there, but this is the one that we saw throughout the game. But it was nice enough to show that hey, but you still got Kuros and Ward and Elena, so he has like a family still. So it was really cool, like that it was like that. Wow, this game went in a lot of different directions. I did not expect it to go. I honestly, I never knew there was anything about like Laguna and stuff like that. Like going into this game, the only thing I knew about it was you're in a school. I knew who Squall was, and I knew there was the card game that you could play, and I knew it wasn't like a like Final Fantasy like 9, like it wasn't like a fantasy style game. It was more like it had like futuristic stuff in it. Like, that's what I'm trying to say, like the airships and stuff. But I never expected to go to space. I didn't never expected that. I never expected the time travel stuff. There was just so many science fiction elements in this one that I never expected, like aliens, space, very, very, very interesting stuff. Like, and I also didn't expect to have like those branching story parts where you would split up your party and you would play like back and forth seeing what they were going through. Like that was really cool too. Like I've seen where like story arcs have branched in games and played stuff like that. Obviously there's one in Final Fantasy 15. I told you I beat it. But I've never had where it's like I can remember off the top of my head where you get the freedom to assign out how you're going to branch up your team and then get to see like switching back and forth between it, like seeing both sides of that story play out like at the same time, so you're caught up like with everything. It's very cool. I really, really, really liked that. Like, and what I'm talking about is like when the one team goes to like do that at the missile silo and stuff like that, or like when you're in the prison, you switch back and forth like a lot between like seeing what Squall's doing and like being Zell and them trying to like find Squall. It's very cool. Like the whole thing was just a lot of fun. Great story. It was everything to me. It was everything you would want in like a Final Fantasy game. Like the overall story was like this really good like story of like characters challenging like whatever that seems like would probably be insurmountable, but they're getting through it together. I know some people that may be a little too tropey or stuff like that, or played out, and I can only base this off of the two Final Fantasies that I've beaten and the little bit of details I know about other Final Fantasies without having the spoilers in it. But seeing them go against like this sorceress that can like manipulate time and has an effect on like the past from the future and like all that stuff that she can do, like seeing them overcome that as like the friends, stuff like that, and as a group, it's very, very, very cool. I liked Squall's growth. Obviously, like he's very angsty at the start, but seeing him like warm up to everyone else in the group and getting to see like why he's so like why he has the personality he is through flashbacks and stuff like that is very cool. Like I'm really satisfied with I'm just really satisfied with the way this game's story was done overall. Like I loved it. I thought it was really awesome. 100% like definitely delivered like story wise. I absolutely loved it. Um, gosh, like I just don't know what to say about it. It was just really interesting to me. It really wowed me in like a lot of ways because it was like knowing only so much about this game and going into it, there was so much stuff that just caught me off guard. Like having a whole world to traverse, like really caught me off guard. It was just kind of shocking. Like I didn't expect it. Like and actually be like a globe that you can like circumnavigate and stuff like that. It was really interesting. The Guardian Force feature I actually thought was really cool and like really unique and like fun way to implement like the summons. Of course, again, I can only base it off of what I know from other Final Fantasies and my experience playing 15, but it was really unique and I thought it was really cool about how you could specifically like try and use AP to learn certain things for that specific Guardian Force. Remind me about like you get the choice to spend AP however you want in FF15. It was really cool, that part of it. The junction mechanic was a little confusing, but as it went on a little more, I understood it better. So I did grow to like get that of it. It's very, very, very cool. I just want to make sure if I hit continue here. Okay, it would just load me right back into where I am. So no, we don't want to do that boss fight again. Yeah, really, really, really sick. You have no idea how excited I am to beat it because I was going to be really disheartened, and like I said, I have enough stuff going on in my life that the stuff that I'm doing as an escape, I don't want to be like a disappointment or like cause me any more stress or stuff like that. Like I don't need any more stress. So it was really cool that we were able to beat it. I'm so glad we were able to beat it tonight. That was really awesome. Like it just. I kind of don't know what to say. Like, it was just so cool, chat. Like, I'm just really, 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 like, wowed by it, honestly. I just don't know what else to say, like, if you can't tell. But great, like, I will say this. I did like the party a lot. Zell grew on me. Irvin grew on me too. I just feel like Irvin grew on me a lot faster than Zell did. Zell was just kind of like he wasn't. It's not like I hated him. He just wasn't like to me. Squall was just so much of a presence and such like a well developed and designed character. Yes, Squall's like a character design that like I really like and stuff like that. Like characters that kind of have that cool look. Like I love Vincent in Final Fantasy VII. So Zell, in contrast, he definitely has a different look. He has a different personality and stuff like that. But it wasn't that I ever didn't like him. It's just I liked Squall so much more. But Zell just became so much more endearing and stuff like that. Like I think every character just showed a lot of great like growth and stuff like that as you learn like more about them. I feel like Renoa really wore her heart on the sleeve, and Questus did also from the beginning. So I felt like you kind of got a feel for their character, even though they did have moments of growth. I feel like when they got to those moments of growth, you kind of already expected it or knew it was coming because you kind of already had like a feel for this character, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like I'm just saying, like you could kind of see where the character was going to go. Where with Squall, like I kind of couldn't. I didn't know. I didn't know if he was ever going to like warm up to the idea of working as a team or being with everyone else, like as comrades and partners, stuff like that, or being as a leader when he had to like be the one in charge of Balam Garden. So it was really interesting seeing him like. It wasn't that he was like angsty or kept everyone at arm's length just because, like, no, it was because of what happened to him, losing one person so close to him. He just didn't want to let anybody get close to him again. He was protecting himself. He wasn't trying to be mean to everyone else, but he was trying to look out for his own feelings. It was really interesting. Like, it was just a lot of fun and just really exciting to like play. I absolutely like loved it, and I'm glad like we played it and also beat it. Like, this was on my list, so I'm glad like we were able to like knock it out and stuff like that. And it's the first game we beat of 2026, so that's really exciting. My goal was, I was like, man, I really want to beat this and Persona 1 before the end of January. And I'm pretty close to beating Persona 1, by the way.
Now we're talking!
So, oh, thank you so much for stopping by, B. I saw your text come through. I couldn't text you. Oh, wow, and I see your notification jumped in. This is the first time, like, you... it's not the first time you chatted since you subbed again, but you probably caught the notification that said you can do the little sub thing. So thank you so much for stopping by. It was so cool. Like, we just finished Final Fantasy VIII. We beat it. We're this close to almost not beating it. Like, I even said, like, Chad, I'm gonna do everything in my power to beat this tonight. And if like we exhaust all the resources we have, and our only option is to go do this really specific, intricate, detailed quest line to get the ability to beat it, I'm not interested in that, and I'll just watch an ending to the game. But thankfully, like, we got everything to work out in the end, and we beat the game on our own, and it was pretty crazy. That's why, like, I couldn't text you, because when your text came in, since it's a JRPG and it's a Final Fantasy, like, you texted me in the middle of like a 30-minute movie playing of the ending, and it wouldn't let me pause it. So I was so scared to like touch any other button after I tried touch and pause once that I didn't want to like skip it, because it was like a really long cutscene. So that's why I couldn't like text you back, because trust me, like, I wanted to text you back and also say like, oh my god, jump in the stream and stuff like that. Like, it's like such crazy stuff is happening. It was so cool. Like, great game. I'm really glad, chat, I didn't cry. I'm not gonna lie, I was about to cry, and y'all know I'm an emotional person. I was about to cry when Renoa held Squall, and I didn't think Squall was gonna wake up, but I held it in. But the part that almost made me cry, chat, was when it showed Laguna, was when we saw Laguna, and because like of time like being all like manipulated and time was like correcting itself, I almost cried there when it showed Laguna and it went back to where he was wearing what he was wearing in Windhill, and I said, oh shit, like this is back to that time period. And he turned around and Rain was there, so she was alive. When he fucking put that ring on Rain's finger, chat, I almost started fucking crying. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, that almost caught me. The only thing that I think took me out of crying right then was when they both held their hands up with their ring to show, like, they were happy that they had, like, look, like, we have our rings, like, we're gonna be married, like, we love each other. And I realized, like, oh my god, that's the meaning behind the Seed salute. That's why the Seed members went like that. That's what took me out of crying, because it was that realization of the meaning of what that meant that we had seen the whole game. It was like, kind of like, I guess for the members of Seed, since they're like a whole organization, it's not a pledge to your loved one, it's a pledge to, not your loved one as in like your spouse, it's a pledge to your loved one as in all the people you're trying to protect, your friends, your family. So that was really, really cool. That's what saved me from crying there, because I was about to fucking cry when he put that ring on her finger. Because we saw earlier in the game how much Laguna was lamenting the fact that she had passed away before he got to see her again. So that was really, really, really cool of a moment. I think Square did a great job with this game. Thank you, by the way, B. I'm reading all these comments as they're coming in. I'm just like, obviously I'm talking to you while I'm saying this. If you're still there, I hope you're still there. But man, that was really cool. Great. That was a great game. I really like Squall a lot. I think he's a great character. I can see why he's a fan favorite character. he's awesome. Like I absolutely love Squall. I think like if you don't play the game, you might have Squall misunderstood. I definitely thought he was going to be, from what I'd seen before, a very angsty 90s character, like just very like I like I said, I didn't know his mood and attitude towards everyone else was ever going to change. So it was really cool seeing like him warm up to everyone else and like let everyone in as, and he finished the game with all these friends. So that was really cool. It made me really happy about that for him. It was a really good ending. The ending FMV there in the credits with the camcorder was really cool. So I did like that. Of them at the party. The fucking reference to hot dogs, like the fact he was eating the hot dogs, because like I still don't get the. I guess that's just like one of you know, like Final Fantasy games, like they do have humor in them, and it's just so funny that was such like a heavy thing they kept talking about was how damn good the school's hot dogs were. That there at the end, like them celebrating like winning and stuff, they're fucking at that banquet eating hot dogs. It's just so funny to me because like that was just such a good callback, because you remember when the school was being invaded and that was one of the options when it was like Squall give a speech, and I was like, well, I'm definitely gonna have him say that because it's funny as hell. And you could get them to say like, we're gonna make sure like they don't get the hot dogs in the cafeteria. So it's just funny that that was such a big like kind of like running joke in the game about the fucking cafeteria's hot dogs. That's of course that's what they served at like the victory banquet. It was so funny. But yeah, B, thank you so much for like stopping by and stuff like that. I'm glad like you're still there because I see I got like 2 viewers. So yeah, thank you for like hanging with me and stuff like that. Are you gonna be like sticking around like for a while and stuff like that? Because I can jump into something else so we can keep chatting and stuff like that. Like I would really love that. You know, that'd be my motivation to keep going. Like I said, and told the other chat members before, like the streaming helps me be an escape from like the other stuff I have going on. And if you're going to be sticking around, I might pop into something else here for a minute. Or for not for a minute, I mean like jump into another game since we finished FF8. So just like let me know in the comments like if you're gonna be like staying and stuff like that. But very, very, very cool. I liked Irvin a lot. He was very like how he came in as like he was supposed to be like such a cool like character, but then you see very quickly like he himself he's kind of like goofy and stuff like that. The scene where they well, I guess yeah, you would call it a scene where we had to like match up what instruments everyone was going to play at that concert. That was pretty cool. And they were setting up the like date for Squall and Renoa. That was a really cool and fun scene. And it was funny getting to see everybody play all the different instruments and stuff like that. It actually shocked me like that I picked all the instruments right. I'm assuming I did because that song sounded pretty damn good when it played. I don't think I missed one of them. It was just a blast. Like it was a lot of fun. Like it just that made me really happy, chat. Like I'm so glad we beat it because my God, last stream and at the first half of this stream where we getting skill checked by that guy. I know I redlined when we beat him, Griefer, or whatever his name was. My God, dude. It's so funny that like contextually, Ultimacia was like, yeah, well, you're going to have to fight my Guardian Force. And then the Guardian Force is what was kicking our ass. After we kicked the Guardian Force's ass and they fused together, I was like, bitch, you ain't anything. Like, that was what was tough. That's why I screamed when we beat him, because I knew, like, even though there was 2 more stages to the boss fight, we won. Like, I knew we weren't going to lose because he was what was skill checking us. For that damn death hit, dude. So I'm so glad we beat him. It was a lot of fun. Super, super, super cool. And a great game. Absolutely, like, worth it. For those of y'all who don't know, this game, full price, is only... it's only $20. And it is, it's a blast. Very, very, very fun. Absolutely, like, loved it. But gosh, what else? Questus I loved from the beginning. I thought Questus was a great character. Um, I think she was really cool. She had that really good moment where she talked about like she couldn't realize why she felt so connected to Squall because they all forgot that they all grew up in the orphanage. So that was really cool when she realized like the reason why I'm so protective over Squall and am so attentive to looking out for him since she was his teacher before he got promoted to a seed was because when they were in the orphanage together, she was the older kid, so she was like the big sister to them. So it's really cool that it was really cool that it had that like that moment for Questus. I really liked that a lot. Give me like a 1 second, chat. Bear with me like 1 second. Okay, just sorry, chat. Give me like 1 second there. But yeah, I like Questus since like the beginning when she was introduced because she was introduced like really early in the story and stuff like that. Renoa I like since she was first introduced in this story. It was just really interesting. There was a lot of stuff in this game that I didn't expect all the like set pieces, like stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like when we're like doing that like train robbery thing. Like I didn't expect that at all. Or when you're doing that thing where Squall's like hanging on to the thing to go like save Renoa when the other school's attacking. I was really like really surprised by that. It just caught me off guard. Give me a second, chat. Just trying to see if I could give me 1 second. Sorry, chat. Just give me 1 second. Just working on. We might play for a little while longer. After all, actually, obviously not FF8, but we're going to try to. We might switch over to raid mode some for a little bit here, and actually do a little bit of Resident Evil Revelations 2. Might get a little early peek at it. We're not going to play like the first chapter or anything like that. Like we can just jump right into raid mode instead, because I know all we have to do is watch like the first like cutscene, and then we can quit it and stuff like that. Let me refresh the my stream on my other page real quick just to see if the title like update is successful. Give me 1 second, guys. First time working on trying to get like this done midstream. Assume it's updating because Twitch is not loading for me right this second. It's working, it's thinking. Maybe. I'm checking B. I'm refreshing the stream. Like I see you typing in commands. I'm refreshing the stream, see if it's updating. Do you see at the bottom of your chat be a this is how you do it. Alright, B, are you listening? At the bottom of your chat, so you should be able to see a sword right beside like the chat button. If you click on that sword, it'll take you into moderator view, and right beside the title, there will be a pencil, and you can click on that to edit stream info, and there's where you'll change the name and the category. If you don't see it and it doesn't work, just let me know and I can like change it. Yeah, we're just troubleshooting chat so that way we can make sure we have this figured out, because we do need to know how to do this. I meant to test this before to make sure like we could get this done. If not, it's no problem B at all. I can update the title and stream info. Because it could be potentially on yeah, maybe it's because you're on mobile. No, you're fine. You're fine. It might be because you're on mobile. Because you do see, like, when you chat, you have that sword icon that's for, like, your name. The problem could have been... Give me, like, 1 second, B. I'm going to try, like, something else. I can try like one more thing. If it'll connect. Oh fuck, I gotta like sign into that. Never mind. I'm not doing that right now. You were probably doing the right thing. Like you said, you Googled it, and then like I saw like the messages you like typed and stuff, but it didn't work there. That should have worked. Maybe like it might not have because it looked like my like Moobot signed itself out. So I might have to like reconnect it or something like so yeah, I might have to reconnect it, and the other thing could be because so it could have like timed out like that, or maybe I don't have that enabled, but I swear I enabled that for I swear I enabled that. Let me go ahead and stop the recording real quick before we switch over to raid mode.